Vending for the first time. I'm by myself all day. I need to pee. I can't leave my boots. Now I have to carry all this back to the car by myself. vending at the Feelgood market in Eindhoven today. It's a market that's being held every third Sunday of the month. Never been here before, vending for the first time. Also solo vending for the first time. I'm by myself all day. Had to park 10 minutes away and collect all my stuff here by myself. But we made it, we're set up. I'm ready to see how it goes today. No idea. Hi. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I put everything out. I have my new keychain display, which I talked about in my previous video. The mystery box is out again, so we'll see how today goes. I hope it doesn't rain. That's my biggest concern. Open for about half an hour. It's already getting pretty busy, which is nice. There's been some traffic. No sales yet, but it's early in the day. I, again, brought some yarn. This time, I'm not going to make any mushrooms, but I brought yarn to make a Sudowoodo because that pattern is also really easy since it's a little single crochet rows. So yeah, I'm just going to work on that while I'm sitting here. There is one big problem though. That is that I need to pee, but I can't leave my booth. My friend texted me who lives nearby and said she's gonna come by later, so hopefully I can get her to mend the board while I find a toilet. Table costs for this event are for me 66 euros, and that is giving me a 2-meter table, which means I have to share a 4-meter market stall with another vendor. But that's fine, 2 meters, that is the sweet spot for me. Market's been open for about an hour. We're halfway through making table bags, so yay! Perfect is good though. There are a lot of people like looking. So far only a few small items have sold. I actually made a basket with keychains that I want to move out of the rotation. You get 5 euros per keychain, or you can get them for free with a purchase of 35 and higher. 2 of the keychains have sold so far. I sold a mushroom, and I sold one of the mini dragons. People are really excited about the Kit of Demon Hunter stuff. But also the Pokemon. We have about 4 hours left. Someone just insta-bought. Happy girl from working today, so thank you! Vlogging in public is still so awkward. I like stop talking every time someone walks by. Also, 2 things. My hands are cold because it's only 16 degrees. And the second thing is that I might have to invest in a microphone in the future so I don't have to talk as loud and you can hear me better. This is my progress on Sudowoodo so far. Exciting updates. I made back table, so yay. Second, my friends came by, so I was able to go pee, yay. It means that I'm feeling much better now. I made back table, I sold the last pom pudding. I sold some whales that I made a year ago. Sold 2 of them, and there's been a lot of traffic and a lot of people looking and pointing. I feel like a lot of people think things are too expensive, maybe. That's why they're not buying anything. We have about 3 hours left, so we'll come do some damage. Maybe they are looking around first and buying later. We have 2 hours left. There's a band playing, but it sounds like somebody's getting exercise. They're screaming that loud. I'm sleepy, I'm getting a headache. Also getting annoyed by little kids touching and picking up every fucking plushie. Like, these types of ads. I don't like that. I've sold a cat boba. It's interesting because I don't think I've sold anything over 35 euros. So people are only buying the small things. That's why I prefer doing conventions, because people actually go there to spend money. Oh well, what can you do? Sudowoodo update. I'm on row 23 and I need to get to row 35 of single crochet before it's decreasing. So I still have a little bit left to go. I'm also trying to pay attention when there are like people or kids in my booth, so nothing gets stolen. So it's not going as fast as I would. I had a couple of sales back to back. I sold the milk plate, I sold the baby turtle, the last one. I sold the last pigment also. Things were like going really steady for a bit. It has died down a little bit though. You can tell that it's not as busy as it was earlier today. But yeah, we're still here for an hour and a half more. I'm tired. It's so cold. My hands are turning blue. But exciting news, you watched my last vlog. You know that I worked really hard on some One Piece hats, and one of them just sold. The Law hat sold, good taste. But yeah, the Law keychain sold, and I sold a Kirby keychain as well. But the keychains are not doing as well as I expected. It also rained a little bit, and it's super windy at the moment. So it's not great to be outside. But updates for the Sudowoodo. I will definitely not finish this today. I was thinking the Sudowoodo I made last time was like the normal version, but I also thought it would be fun to maybe make a Sakura version. So I can still decide what I want to do. So let me know what I should do. Maybe I'll just make both. Oh, I'm so cold. There is 15 minutes left of the market. Sudowoodo updates. I've started decreasing, so the body is almost done. Had a few more sales, but nothing too exciting. I think I'm gonna start packing away the keychains slowly, and then we're done for today. My back hurts, and I'm ready to go home and be a couch potato. Now I have to carry all this back to the car by myself. Wish me luck. It's been a few days since the Feel Good market and I just wanted to do a little bit of a recap, especially because it was my first time doing this market and solo vending. About the organization of this market, I have no notes. Everything went really smoothly. Communication was really good. I had all the info I needed like at least 2 weeks in advance. And when I got there was a guy directing people to their booths. So like everything from like getting to the market to getting to my booth took like maybe 2 minutes, which was awesome. The market itself, I really liked the vibe of it. It was not a super big market, but it had live music, it had really cute stalls, very fun and cozy area to hold a market, I think. I also liked that this market was specifically for people that hand make their own stuff. So I saw a lot of other crocheters, a lot of jewelry. I saw someone next to me was selling perfume. My neighbors were actually selling 3D printed items. However, I do feel like, again, the audience, maybe not totally for me. It might also depend on the type of plushies that I offer, because the biggest sale that I made was 35 euros and nothing above that. If I was gonna do that market again, I would have to offer more smaller items. Also, the thing that gives me a lot of anxiety at this market, but also at previous events, specifically El Mundo Fantasia also had this. There were a lot of families with kids, and kids really want to pick everything up and touch everything, which gives me a lot of anxiety that they might drop anything or make anything dirty with their grubby little hands. So I was like really alert, like constantly looking if when there were children at my booth. Like I know because I sell plushies, people are gonna touch them, which is fine. I don't care if people hold them and touch them. You want to feel how soft they are. I totally get it. But like, it's specifically the smaller kids that like have to pick everything up, and that is what annoys me. So yeah, that gave me a little bit of anxiety. But other than that, I would come back to this market and try again, because I did make table back and some profit. So that is nice. The other thing I wanted to talk about was the solo vending. This was my first time vending solo at an event, and I'm glad it was a one-day market with like not as long hours. The market was open from 12 to 5:30 and I got there at a little bit before 11 to 7. There were 2 parts about solo vending that I was anxious about, which was the first one was having to park 10 minutes away and then lug all my stuff there. Thank God for cars and suitcases. The other thing I was worried about is pee breaks. I drank quite a lot of water and also some Monster Energy. If you watched my previous vlogs, I actually made the plan to not drink as much that day, so I could minimize the amount of times I would have to go pee. Luckily, my friend came to visit the market and she watched my booth for like 10 minutes when I went to pee, and then at the end of the market around 5, I asked my booth neighbor who I talked to throughout the day to watch my booth for like 5 minutes. All in all, it went better than expected. I would solo vend again, but only at this market, because I don't think I could solo vend for a whole weekend at a convention. So yeah, that is my little recap on the Feel Good market. Would go back in the future, but not this year because it's too cold to sit outside and I don't want to do that. I'm gonna end the video here. I know this is a shorter one than usual, but I have some fun video ideas in the works that are coming soon. Subscribe to my channel, give me a like. All my shops and socials are in the description below, so if you want to go give me a follow, that would be so much appreciated, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!